The ex-boyfriend, that we have a body cam where the police is asking him to manufacture probable cause about Mostafa.
By the way,
I have a police body cam where they're asking the ex-boyfriend to manufacture probable cause about Mostafa. And we'll get to it, and we're going to put it on the internet.
And by the way, Jason Nance tells investigator Drum that Mostafa tampered with the car's seatbelts. How hard is it for the police to know this guy is a liar? I mean, you pull up his name, he's got like over 20 charges. Okay? How hard is it to go to the car and check the seatbelt? By the way, nobody was wearing a seatbelt between Mostafa and Dorothy.
Mostafa wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Dorothy wasn't wearing a seatbelt. The only person that was wearing a seatbelt that was buckled in is 5-year-old Empress.
I mean, you're telling me that this police department can't tell trolls from accurate information? They don't have that?
What do you mean? I have body cams where the investigator Robert Drum, the one that falsified Mostafa's statements, other investigators on this case are asking people to manufacture probable cause about Mostafa.
And by the way, where is this? If Drum really spoke to Jason Nance and Jason Nance really did say these things, why is it not on the body cam?
Exactly.
Why is it not on the record anywhere? Why is there no record of Jason? And why didn't they call Jason Nance to Prince William County? Why didn't they call him to the bond hearing? They didn't, because Drum is just making shit up as he goes.
So he fills in the blank. He tells you what Jason Nance is.
What he believes Jason Nance should say. That's what he believes. I mean, you don't think Robert Drum has access maybe to a computer where he can plug in Mostafa's social? Maybe he can plug in Jason Nance's social and see if there was an accident, if there wasn't an accident, if there was an interaction. Are we talking about a police officer here of 20 years? Or are we talking about just some guy that the police department picked up off the street and said, hey, here's a badge?
Mohammed, you have a prosecutor who has the record from the FBI in the file that says the only vehicle accident that Mostafa had gotten in the past has no injuries. But she sits in front of a judge and tells you, Your Honor.
She lies about it.
And she lies about it. He gave someone a brain injury.
And I'll tell you how you know she's lying about it is because she never brought it up again.
What do you mean? She's terrified that we have her voice in General District Court. By the way, this is General District Court. Never in a million years did she imagine that her voice is going to be on the internet. What we're going to do
it's not a court of record.
Exactly. It's not a court of record.